Like, is it just going to be a small little pullback, or are we going to continue downward?
Do you ever just get down on your knees and thank God that you know me?
That's the question I've been asking myself. I am using the tripod today, so that's why I'm like able to, you know, I don't actually have really long hands, in case you're wondering. At that point in time in the morning, I was like, because I was telling Jeff in the Discord, if you, maybe you guys don't know Jeff, he's like an old trucker guy who just discovered he's really good at the stock market because he's patient and disciplined. It's always Gen X who's patient and disciplined, but that tends to be the most successful in the Discord versus millennials. I don't know if I have any I don't think I have Gen Z as in my Discord. I don't think so, at least. But one thing's for certain, yesterday at night, like at around 11:30 p.m., I remember Jeff, he sent me a message. He's like, hey, Nvidia's up big right now in after hours. And I'm like, yeah, but Bitcoin's red. That doesn't make sense. That when you see Bitcoin red but Nvidia's green, like, that doesn't make sense. Like, there's a disconnect there. Like, you shouldn't, they should both be moving in the same direction. There should not be, let's take a seat here, because it's actually tiring to hold this tripod. Whew, it is actually hot out. But yeah, it's 90 degrees right now, because the first walk and talk video was at night, so it was a little cooler. I can feel the difference right now. It's probably like 90. But as I was saying, that disconnect, it almost felt like a trap, right? Like, it felt like a bull trap is what it's called. So a bull trap is anything that causes the stock market to rise, and then a bunch of people buy thinking it's going to go higher, and then it actually goes lower. Because technically speaking, Nvidia pumping overnight, it's bullish, yes, but the thing is, they waited until after. They waited until after market close. They waited until after market close to release that Nvidia news that sent it higher. Does that make sense? They could have released that news at market open, pre-market, during the middle of the day. They waited until after hours to drop that news that sent Nvidia up to like almost what, 173, so 175, somewhere around there. But why wait? Why did they wait exactly until market close to release that news? You know, that to me was suspicious, combined with the fact that Bitcoin was coming down, like what, three grand. So I remember telling Jeff, I'm like, this doesn't seem right. Like, this is, the market should follow Bitcoin at that point and should come down, which is exactly what's happening today. But buyers are showing up again. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Buyers continue to buy the dip, and they just don't let it drop further than like $1 on Mara or any of the other stocks that I want to buy cheap. Like, we're not getting the opportunity to have those big swing trades, because big swing trades, we need to position ourselves properly. But for now, we're just day trading, getting in and out, and making, you know, a couple $100 here and there, because that's all we can do. It kind of sucks. Like a normal bull market, we rise, and then there's a big pullback, and we rise again higher, right? But what we're getting right now is like, we're just slowly climbing higher and higher, big spike, climbing higher and higher, maybe a little pullback, and then we just continue. So it's, I don't know, maybe I have to make some adaptations here to Trump's bull market, because that's what it is. It's Trump's bull market now. So let's change the scenery here. You know, the white people here don't play baseball till later. The white people around here take it so serious. There we go. There you go. Now you can read it. Please remember, these are kids. This is a game. The coaches volunteer. The umpires are human. The kids are here to learn to play the game properly. It's your job to teach them. Yelling at the players, coaches, or umps is not acting properly. So yeah, they take it very seriously around here. That's why you see 2 baseball fields. There's a bunch more over there. Yeah, today was kind of just a bummer day. Like, it's just, there's not, I think the price action is just horrible too. Like, I bought the dip on SCHD. That's about it. And I think it's still going to come down lower to the purple line. I think if we pull back big, we should see a lot of stocks come back to the purple line, to the 200 weighted moving average. That's when you want to position yourself for the big swing. There's no point in positioning yourself for a big swing right now. No, not right now. Right now, if anything, you'd position yourself for a dip buy and then flip it for like a quick hundo. That's about as much as you can do. But this is a bull run, so it's funny because a lot of people joined my Discord in the bear market. Like they joined towards the end of the previous bull run. A lot of people got caught holding a bag, lost a lot of money, so they joined my Discord. But the problem is they joined my Discord at the end of the bull run, so they were joining it during like probably the worst time to join any Discord is during a bear market, because you're just gonna see months of nothing really. It's like there's not much opportunity to the long side. And I don't short. There were some people that left the Discord because we weren't day trading consistently. But I'm not gonna day trade. I'm not gonna day trade if it's not optimal. It's not optimal to day trade in a bear market to the long side. That's just, you're fighting selling pressure. I'm sure some of you remember stocks would go up in like pre-market. I remember what's his name? Chava Girl or Chava Limon, Lime Girl, Chava Limon, if he wants me to say it in Spanish. 22, I don't know why 22. Maybe that's when he had his kids in 2022. But Chava Limon, he was it was a bear market. Mara stock was tanking, right? It just kept going lower and lower and lower. And Chava Limon was like, oh my god, it's up in pre-market, it's up in pre-market, it's up in post-market, it's up in overnight. Like he would get excited about Mara being up like 30 cents. And I'm just like does this guy not know how to play the game? Like there's nothing to get excited about in a bear market. He was getting excited about Mara going up 30 cents in overnight. It's like 2 a.m. He's posting in Discord saying, hey, it's up, woo. And I'm just sitting here like, bro, get some sleep. Like, it sounds like you're just watching it all the time. It's a bear market. It's gonna go down lower. Literally, Mara would go up a little bit and then sell off. The market would just sell off. Like that's classic bear market behavior. So he didn't know how to play the game, I assume. Because when you're experienced, you see a bear market and you get excited. You're like frothing at the mouth, like, oh hell yeah, give me Mara at 10 again, give me Mara at 12, give me 13, give me Riot at $6 again, give me MSTR at 300. Like you get excited. You see it go lower and you're like, yeah, hell yeah, bring it down to the next key level of support. So I think that was just lack of experience, but I think he's learned a lot, as far as I can tell. But he taught me options. Well, I don't know if I would say he taught me options, but he showed me like, yeah, you can make quite a bit of money on options. But we're in a bull run now, so I imagine option strategies, buying leaps is very, very easy right now. But once the bull run ends, you probably don't want to be buying leaps at the beginning of a bear market, because it's just going to get destroyed as it goes down lower and lower. Especially if it's an extended bear market, I imagine leaps would get destroyed in that case if it's an extended, like, year-long plus bear market. So, because I did read that book. I didn't read the book. There's this book called Intrinsic. I don't remember the subtitles, but there's a book out there on Amazon that talks about buying leaps on tech in a bull market. And I asked Grok to summarize it for me. Let's walk just to change the scenery. But I was asking Grok to like summarize the book for me, and essentially just buy leaps on tech is what it comes down to. But the guy bought leaps on tech back in 2000, after the financial crash, 2008. I mean, I'm asking Grok to summarize it, so maybe it's wrong, right? Grok can get things wrong. But that's what Grok said. The guy bought leaps in after the worst crash ever. So everything just ran up crazy, and so it's easy. Of course, it's easy money. I mean, we haven't had on tech. If you look at Nvidia, we haven't had 2 years of red in a row. It's been out of 13 years. For the past 13 years, only 2 years have been red. The other 11 have been green. So just to give you an idea, of course it's going to be easy money. He entered at the right time. So is this the right time right now to be buying a ton of leaps and sitting on the position? Maybe not. But that's insane to think about the fact that Nvidia and a lot of tech stocks for that matter, Netflix, another one, they've only had 2 red years in the past 13. So are we quote unquote due for a big drop? I don't know, but I think the leap strategy that guy has, I think it works, but it comes with the downside of if you buy a ton of leaps and the stock market decides to tank for 2 years in a row of just red, or even just sideways, you're just getting destroyed. So that's that's at least what Grok told me. So there's weaknesses there, but I can understand those weaknesses because my 200 WMA strategy is pretty much the same thing. It's pretty much the exact same thing. You buy the 200 WMA on stocks that are trending on the yearly, and because it trends on the yearly, we know it's going to keep going up. So you just buy when it's at a discount at the purple line, and you know that it's inevitably going to go higher. Just like Nvidia inevitably it's at a new high now. So the downside to my strategy is what if it stops trending on the yearly and it starts trending downward? Then the one time you take a loss, you take a pretty big loss, right? So you're not supposed to, you can't really set a stop loss on a 200 WMA strategy because the whole strategy hinges on stock prices getting lower, getting cheaper. So if you buy and then set a stop loss, you're just constantly getting stopped out. So I can understand like the downsides of buying deep in the money leaps. Like if you buy it and the stock market just decides to start dropping and takes forever to recover, you're fucked. You lose all your money essentially, no matter how deep in the money you got it. Yeah, you still get destroyed. Same thing with 200 WMA strategy. You'll get destroyed if the stock just suddenly decides to never recover. So, but as long as you don't go all in, you'll be fine. So that's kind of, I don't know, strategy talk, I guess. But I did read the summary of the book. I don't know if you're watching this, Chavo Limon or Joey Shaw, let me know if that's correct, because I mean, it's Grok. Maybe he got it wrong. Maybe he was being Mecha Hitler towards me. Who knows? But I don't know what that even means. But yeah, it's easy mode right now. Easy mode. Best time to join the Discord, any Discord for that matter, is in a bull run, because there's just gonna be money to be made everywhere. Tell you stories. I can tell you stories of people who have joined my Discord and they're just complete failures because they don't listen. Like I tell them what to do and they go and blow up. Like I don't know. Probably there was this one girl, Crystal. I don't know if that was her name. There's a lot of Crystals that I know, so I don't know which Crystal it is. But there was a Crystal chick, whatever you want to call it, and or maybe it was a he. Who knows, right? Nowadays. So it bought Sybil stock at like around 008s, and then the stock price came down to like 004s, 005s, and she started getting upset. But I told them, like, don't get upset. Like, just wait. It's gonna go down. You're not gonna buy a stock and be immediately in the green. Sometimes you're gonna buy a stock and be in the red. So you gotta hold through that red to make that money. But they were just getting upset for no reason. I guess they thought they were gonna buy Sybil stock and immediately it's gonna go to the moon, which is, I'm just trying to make sure I don't get run over by a truck, which is ridiculous, right? It's ridiculous to think like this. She didn't have patience, and I just gave her the boot. I was like, get the fuck out of my Discord. I'm not. If you ever start a Discord, your own trading community, here's my advice. It's better to have 40 high quality Discord members than 100 Discord members, but 60 of those are just annoying and a headache to deal with, because then it brings down the other 40, right? And you can't dedicate your time to the better, higher quality Discord members. So let that sink in. Think about that one for a second. That's my advice if you ever start your own trading community. I'm telling you right now, don't give people chances. Just if you get a bad feeling about someone, just give them the boot. Just give them the boot. I'm sweating, but let's continue here. Just give them the boot, guys. Seriously.